We're gonna talk about the Iran stuff in a second, but here,
there's a lot of spirit.
This is some. This is how Trump world reacted to the Seltzer poll.
He's right. Well, there's a lot of spirit here, you know, and we even have the polls up, but I think it's much more than the polls. No, the polls. I'm telling you, you can make those suckers sing. You get the right pollster, you can do, and you really do inflict damage. You know, when you do like this person from Iowa. Today, the election essentially is really, we're talking Turkey, comes out with a poll different from every other poll because it wasn't even in question. It's really the opposite way. I'm way up. If you look at 3-4 months ago, Dan.
Lil Tits? What the Pennsylvania's got some fake ass names for his towns, dog. What the hell is Little Tits? Littits. I
was losing states that now are walks, you know, they're now walks. And I think you could have.
I know about Middlesex. I think New Jersey has a Middlesex too.
That here, it's called suppression. They suppress, and it's actually should be illegal because it's.
I remember you having more fun in your 2020 election season streams than this one. You seem down to me. Is that a fair assessment? Yes, America is on the downturn. Clifford never covers about view count.
I need the latest. I need to be up to date, second by second.
53,000 people were tuned in to watch Never Kevers on the night. Okay, 53,000 people were tuned in. And I think it was like a Friday night. That's so stupid. That's so stupid, dude. Why is this community so dumb? But yeah, no, I am definitely more upset about the future of this country. And there are obviously good reasons to be upset about the future of this country. It's not as fun when you got an ongoing act of that has been, happening for the past 12 plus months at this point. And both parties have become more reactionary on the issue of immigration. All this stuff hurts my soul. And I am genuinely fearful. about the future of this country. So
in many ways, it's worse than the written word, which these guys do quite well, actually. He's right.
Yeah, he's coping. He's doing copium. I asked Trump if he... Okay, this is Jonathan Karl from ABC News. He says, I asked Trump if he believed there was any way he could lose. He said, yeah, I guess, Trump answered. I guess you could lose, can lose. I mean, that happens, right? But I think I have a pretty substantial lead. But you could say, yeah, you could lose. Bad things could happen. Crazy. I think the Ozempic is causing him to have low T. That's a wild take. That is a wild take because Trump world has been running with, we're winning every state. We're going to win New York. New York is a swing state now. It's so funny that he's depressed. There was an Emerson poll at the same time where he was up 10, Lamau. That's what I'm saying. I think, oh my God, a chatter is correct. Remember what I told you guys about the golf thing? You're right. It is no golf. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's the no golf. Oh my God. It became true. The prediction is real. Him not being able to golf anymore because of credible threats to his life is literally causing him bodily harm. Oh no. Oh no. Also, this was funny. NTD woke cameraman hurting Trump.
Years, we've had the biggest rallies in history of any country. And every rally is full. You don't have any seats that are empty. You don't have anything. I mean, the one we had today, you missed a beauty. We could have filled that place up 20 times. I mean, that was beautiful. And the Virginia rally, did you hear about the Virginia rally? That was, Glenn Youngkin did a great job, the governor of Virginia. And they had a crowd there that was incredible. And then we came here. And we don't want to be late, but it's very hard when you do these things. It's very hard. And you don't mind a little bit. We weren't very late. Just a few minutes.
You can't be doing a full pan.
Depending on your definition of when it's going to start. But, we've been doing. I was talking to some
Grand
people.
Text, thank you for the 10
In a way
gifted.
it's sad, and in a way it's beautiful. It's just a beauty. We could have filled that place up 20 times. I mean,
He's like, the crowds is so crazy. We've filled the entire arena. It's never been this full. It's never been this full ever.
that was beautiful. And the Virginia rally. Did you hear about the Virginia rally? That was Glenn Youngkin did a.
What? It's funny because he's getting fact checked in real time by the NTD camera person, which is wild because NTD is like the Falun Gong operation. They're the nuttiest guys out there. Boys, my food is here. NTD and Epoch Times are like the Falun Gong op. Keep going, it gets better. Hold on, I'm gonna keep going. Calm down, Jesus Christ, y'all are chill the out. These are like, this is Trump world. This is like right side broadcasting, going against what Donald Trump is saying by showing the rally sizes not being as big or the room not being as filled.
The governor of Virginia, and they had a crowd there that was incredible. And then we came here, and we don't want to be late, but it's very hard when you do these things. It's very hard, and you don't mind a little bit. We weren't very late. Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes, depending on your definition of when it's going to start. But, you know, we've been doing, I was talking to some of the people. It's sort of, you know, in a way it's sad, and in a way it's beautiful. I was talking to them, and I said, you know, this is coming to an end. These rallies are coming to an end. We've been doing them.
Oh, my God, they're showing people leaving. Oh, dude. I can't help but get a little libbed up, dude. I'm sorry. I know people think it's, like, gross of me, but when I see Trump having low motion or losing momentum, it does make me a little happy.
Years. We started a year before, and we've had tremendous success. In 2016, we did phenomenally, right? We went in, they said they gave us a 3% chance, and sort of like amazing, right? 3%. That means 97% for crooked Hillary and 3% for me. And I was saying, well, I went to Iowa, and I had 48,000 people, and she had about 300 people. And then we went to another one in another state. We had 49,000.
I think it's funny to say that about Hillary Clinton when Kamala Harris has had larger crowds and larger rallies than both Joe Biden, which happened during COVID, so it's a little different, and certainly than Hillary Clinton.
1,000 people. She had 243 people. And I kept saying, why are we going to lose? Why?
Even the viewership declined. It went from 4.8K to 4.4K in this time frame.
Why are we going to lose? And we didn't lose, you know. We ended up winning, and we ended up winning the presidency, right? And that was an exciting night. Remember how it started? It started with a bunch of fake news. Look, there they are. That's a lot of fake news. That's a hell of a lot of fake news. The fakers, I call them now. I'm sort of lightening up. I'm starting to like them, too. I don't know what it would be like to get good publicity. I really don't. They treat me so badly.
Wait, they cut it off? Bro got fired on the spot. That's crazy. Okay, another point for panic. They've activated Alex Jones.
You know they're not going to just give up easily after the impeachments and the Russian collusion crap and all the fake indictments and the lawfare. This is common sense. So I'm saying be ready for the Civil War conditions and the not certifying it, and Carville saying we need an armed uprising against Trump and Trump supporters. I mean, these people are going for broke. And mainline Republican supporters aren't really ready for this. Trump is starting to get it and was talking about all this just minutes ago. You know they're not going to just give up easily after the impeachments and the Russian collusion crap and all the fake indictments and the...
Why does he look so red? Oh, here's another indication. Does he hate Trump? No, he loves Trump. That was, I think, what killed Alex Jones a little bit. Alex Jones used to be like anti-Bush. He was like, Bush did 9/11. Like, he was that kind of guy. And Trump totally brought him into the base. And he became this like annoying party defender, like party loyalist. And you can even hear it there when he's talking about like what we must do. It's just, he sucks. No president has done more for farmers in the great state of Iowa than Donald J. Trump. In fact, it's not even close. All polls, except for one heavily skewed towards the Democrats by a Trump hater who called it totally wrong the last time, have me up by a lot. I love the farmers and they love me. The Just Out Emerson poll has me up 10 points in Iowa. Thank you. Also, the garbage truck comments. The garbage truck bit only hurt Trump more with Puerto Rican voters, which is pretty funny. He did a callback to it. HuffPost spoke with several Puerto Rican voters outside of Seatown Supermarket in Bethlehem Southside, across the street from the Puerto Rican Beneficial Society. Nisla Vega and Nidel Pacheco of Hellertown, a borough south of Bethlehem, both said they had never voted before, but Hinchcliffe's remarks were the reason they plan to vote for Harris on Tuesday. That hit the spot right there, Vega said. They keep saying, oh, he's only a comedian. It still hurts. Pacheco saw Trump's decision to pose in a garbage truck at a campaign stop in Wisconsin the following day as an additional insult. If he didn't have nothing to do with it, what's he doing in the garbage truck? Pacheco asked. Pacheco. No one heard the Biden part of the story, so they assumed the garbage truck was a reference to the Puerto Rico comment again, most terminally online campaign on earth. Yup. It was too fast, too. It was too quick of a turnover. Last thing I'm going to talk about with the Seltzer poll. It's already been said by quite a lot of people at the point, but the main driving force of Harris's surge in the final Seltzer polls due to abortion in state's recent abortion bill. On the ground, I see this groundswell of opposition against the bill for months. To start with a basic fact, what do Iowans think of the 6-week ban? They dislike it quite a lot. As we've seen in many culturally conservative states over the last 2 years, a large majority of Iowans dislike the abortion ban. Again, too insane. Too insane for the normal whites. You can't have it. You can't do that. Can't be doing that. Even a plurality of men opposed the bill. And an incredibly large majority of women in the state oppose it. Okay? In the breakdowns, you can shed some light on a lot of the more dramatic shifts in the Seltzer poll. 71% of suburban adults, 88% of suburban women. These are voters that are more likely to shift away from Trump this year when a lot of them voted for him in 2020. Why do you think men support the bill? More men support the bill? What do you think? What do you think? It's because they're dudes. They're never going to have to get an abortion. So they don't think. The entire premise of the abortion ban is basically about controlling women's bodies. And, you know, not to get all Bradley up in this bitch, but yeah, men kind of with that. They like it. Or at the very least, they're selfish and they don't think about it. That's it. Yeah. For them, they either A, don't give a because it's like, it don't bother me. I don't give a shit. Yeah, it seems like life is a life. We should preserve it or whatever the Or they just straight up like it. Even pro-life advocates believe the bill is uniquely harsh. It single-handedly helped crash Kim Reynolds' approval rating. There are things Seltzer and many other people around here pointed in regards to the results of the final poll. And while it's easy to sift through the crosstabs and call bull, there are very good reasons to believe that the overall shifts are happening. To end, I'd like to note one little part of the Seltzer poll I found interesting. We didn't see Trump lose support. We saw Harris gain support. She surged with new voters and independents. In my opinion, that grants the poll different credibility than if Trump had lost a lot of ground. If you want more decent Iowa politics coverage, I might try to focus on it.